So hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be playing a little bit of Millennium Dawn as the USA. And, well, right now we're led by Bill Clinton. The election is going to be happening in November of this year. We have 256 factories. We have 30 divisions. We have 181 ships. We have no planes. A little bit suspicious there, but that's okay. So, I'm not too sure how long, this is like a preface to this whole thing, I'm not too sure how long this campaign is actually going to last, because if you've seen any of the previous Millennium Dawn playthroughs we've had, around like 2003 or 2004, the game really starts to like lag behind. I don't know if they fixed that at all, but it's something just to be weary in the back of your head. So, we have a ton of technology slots. They've actually added industry techs now, that's incredible. So 2005, I'm assuming like we're pretty caught up. I was going to say we're pretty caught up on resources, but we're actually not. Construction speed here. Higher cap. I mean, just getting like all the basic industry techs. We're like not even 1985 technology here. Monthly population seems fine. Let's go for fuel. I mean, we're the United States. We already have a ton of oil. Like, we're never going to use 121,000 units of oil. So I think this is a pretty okay place to start off with. Electronics, we're pretty much caught up in. We can go for 3G. 6G, the future is now. Okay, let's just go for 3G and follow that up with... What even, like, that's all like the basic civilian techs. I guess we'll go for the 21st century reevaluation. That seems okay. Again, technologies in Millennium Dawn seem to take forever, and I'm not too sure why. So we have a bunch of factories available to us. We're at 97 military, 23 naval, 136 civilian. Radio stations, maybe? Intelligence stations. I think if anything, we just want to build... I mean, what's our maximum fuel? 1.8 million. I don't think we need more than 1.8 million, to be honest. Biofuel, naval yard. I guess we'll just go for some more military factories for now and call it a day. So, we're already building a lot of stuff. You are TRA? TRA. What kind of ship? What kind of... You're out... I know you're outdated. You're TRA 1995. Do we have TRA probably 2000? Oh no, we had the 2015 one. You know what? That's pretty good. It's 2000. We got the 2015 ship. Utility vehicle 1995. Helicopter. Let's go for the 2005. And overall, that seems pretty good. It's good that we're getting a lot of aircraft things. We did not start with the Navy whatsoever. Let's get some convoys. We have 400, but you know, more never hurts. And then the rest, we'll throw in the submarines. The 1965. Really? That's the best submarine we have is from 1965. 1980 missile submarine. You know what? We'll get some of you guys. And why not some 1980 destroyers as well? It looks like we do need some tungsten. We can get that sorted out pretty easily. So, is there anything we actually need? Hey, Ants, welcome to the 80-day series. Whether the series or just chill stream. There is... I mean, we did a whole playthrough of it. Not all the episodes are out yet, probably, on YouTube, but the whole, we did play from... We did go around the world. Okay, Kuwait wants a trade agreement, that seems okay. So what are we not building? We are not building APCs, CNC, manpads, TG... Okay, so we need to build a lot of stuff here. Hide the naval stuff, because that usually doesn't matter so much to me. So we need... APCs, which are going to be vehicles. We need mounted ATGs. We need regular ones. Small arms, recon tank. Small arms. Recon tank's going to be in the other section. APC. CNC is... I think you are CNC. Yeah, your command and control equipment. Manpads. Aren't those like rocket launchers? Yeah, there they are. So then we also need to build APCs and recon tanks. You know, which one of your APCs? Do we not have any tanks researched? Oh no, they're up there, okay. We need recon tanks and we need APCs. Like, do we not have APCs researched? Am I losing my mind? Also, like, the scroll, like, is very strange. So, okay. Let's go back to the construction screen. Here you can see that we have 4 tanks. We got recon and all this stuff. We show outdated equipment. Then the main battle tank shows up. Why? I don't know. You're actually fighting. Oh, there's the APC. Okay, so apparently some of the stuff is just hidden. Let's go. I mean, we have so many military factories, so let's at least go 3 on everything here. Actually, no, we have a ton of planes. Okay, we actually have a lot of aircraft just in reserve. They're just not deployed yet, so that's good to know. So I'm going to go first 3 for everything. Are we actually missing anything, though? Probably not. It looks like we also have, like, thousands of aircraft. We actually apparently need some recon tanks. So, you know what? Actually, why not? I mean, we still have another handful. So, you know what? Why not go for 5 for everything here? Looks like we're going to need some aluminum. We're going to need some tungsten. But we're the United States. We have a lot of resources that we can spend on this. So I'm not too concerned. Yeah, so that's 5 on everything. National focus. Let's probably go for the American political system. International diplomacy. We could go for new alliances, which could be interesting. Like, just abandon NATO and do our own thing. Which path are we taking as the United States? I don't know quite yet. Probably not doing any of the Army and Naval Tech. Let's take a look. Because I think every time we played through Millennium Dawn, we've gone for the nationalists. As Britain, we did try to restore the British Empire. When we played Russia, we did a very aggressive, strong Putin. What's like new alliances? Reform NATO. We lose 200 political power. Strengthen the Americas. Reinforce the Monroe Doctrine. The Monroe Alliance. The Double Alliance. Negotiate NAFTA, invade Mexico, build the wall, destroy South American socialist. So I'm not too sure. I mean, almost to Europe, strengthen ties with Russia. We could go for like an American-Russian alliance. Or we just go or just expand NATO more, which is to be honest. Or we can go for, you know, let's go for new alliances. That seems a little bit more interesting for us, and we'll see who we can actually invite. I mean, I'm fine staying Western outlook. The Alien Gonzalez affair. Today, the Attorney General of the United States, Janet Reno, will have to come to a decision in favor of a young Cuban boy, Alien Gonzalez. Gonzalez is currently residing in Florida with relatives after he survived a dangerous escape from Cuba to the United States, an escape during which his mother tragically died. However, the mother tried not to only flee from communism, but also from her husband, Gonzalez's father, who's still back in Cuba, and on demands to have the boy come back to him. There's no doubt that both the American and Cuban standpoint that will follow the law to send the young boy back to his father. But there are also moral and political implications here. Should we doom a young man who is communistic oppression? Should we jeopardize the Cuban support of the Democratic Party in the vital state of Florida? It all comes down to Reno's verdict now. So we get political power. Cuba likes a little bit more. World tension increased by 1.5. I mean, we'll keep him here. Because, like, why? We don't really have any interest in keeping good relations with Cuba right now. Also, I want to make sure I have this window open just so I can look at my frame rate, just in case it drops. Okay, propose a trade agreement with the Japanese. Oh yeah, we also got to deploy our army, right. So seeing we have, what, 30 divisions, I believe? Guessing we probably have some in... Okay, we have some in Korea as well, which makes sense. So we'll keep you in... my military access here. Are you losing organization? I think so, because you're not supposed to be here. Yeah, we got a troop in Cuba. Let's bring him home. We got a troop in Germany. Let's bring him home. So with you as our general, I will split these guys in half. You as one of our generals, let's throw you in charge. Tommy R. Franks, why not? Welcome aboard. Throw one of you on the board with Mexico. Throw you on the boards with the Canadians, because you can never trust the Canadians. He was a focus tree? I don't actually know who was a focus tree in, No, they've just got the generic focus tree for the mod. Chechnya has capitulated to the Russians, not a major surprise. So what do we want to do? We can increase reflection threshold, combat foreign influences. Right now, Congress doesn't support us too much. 46 out of 120, 218 out of 435. Raise tax rate by 3%, extend the tax breaks. I mean, how much money do we have? We are losing $0.63 billion per day. Yes, we'll go for all these trade agreements. That seems decent. Well, let's extend the tax breaks. I mean, the war on terror really hasn't begun quite yet. We can leave NATO. We're not going to do that quite yet, but we'll probably think about doing it soon. And we're getting 10 political power per day, which seems pretty good. Lease military factories. We can steal people's secrets. That's always nice. And yeah, more trade deals seem good. The USS Cole bombing. The guided missile destroyed USS Cole was attacked by 2 Al-Qaeda terrorists on 1 o'clock on 17th January 2000. The Cole at port in Yemen was hit by an explosive in the left flank, killing 17 sailors and injuring 39. Over the later years, the United States judge found Islamic elements inside the government of Sudan, at least involved in the attack. You know what? Demand Sudan, pay for the damages. Foreign arms market. Terrorist threat, mostly low. Yemen, there is a severe threat. But other than that, nothing too crazy. How many points here are we getting? About 1 per day, which is actually much faster than normal. High radicalization right now in Somalia. But that's something we'll have to worry about in the future. Once we actually have command power. Is there any of these countries we want to recognize? Transnistria, recognize the Taliban government. Move our embassy to Jerusalem. They get some political power, but I don't know if I get anything out of it. We can recognize Taiwan. Oh, thank you. They've actually added, they gave me $250 million. You know, let's use this now. So what does this do? There's actually a lot of stuff. Are we buying it or are we selling it? We're buying it for $2, which actually is relatively cheap, but we don't really need to buy anything. Like, I feel like our natural domestic base is pretty strong. The opposition defeated the Senate. And Alaska Airlines Flight 261. McDonnell Douglas en route from Puerto Vallarta in Mexico to Seattle. Crashed at sea about 3 miles north. And 20 representatives go to the opposition. How dare they? How are you not going to support Mr. Bill Clinton right here? You can steal North Korean state secrets. We can... Is this adding money or is this spending money? No, I think we're buying factories, which again, we don't really need to do. We have enough money. And again, we can spend a lot of political power on this. Japan wants to invest in the money, or invest in us. Sure, why not? I mean, we can probably start investing as well. Actually, having a look, what do we have? So we're a NATO member. We got the petrodollar. We're a permanent member of the UNSC. I don't know if the UN's actually... I don't know where the UN actually is in this, if it even exists at all. We are a Christian nation. The land of the free. Group of 7 member. A real pact member. We're a nuclear power. Small dark cartels. American militarism. The political establishment justify wartime plus 200%, huh? Weekly stability goes up. More weekly stability goes up. We are a superpower. Gets a lot of political power gain. And we can create factions as well. But world tension not high enough for some of these people to want to join a faction with us, unfortunately. Can we, what else can we do with all of our political power? We're currently at 30,000 GDP, which is about middling right now. Stable growth. I mean, y'all really cost a lot of political power, which right now, well, okay, let's see. Who are we beholden to? We're beholden to the CIA, the military-industrial complex, and to Wall Street. We could upgrade. We have a small military spending. I don't know if I agree with that, but okay. And let's go for new alliances. We're going to lose 200 political power out of this, but that's kind of okay. Again, we're making like 10 per day. Microsoft acquires Visio. Massive American Technology Corporates. Okay, so what are you guys going to do? The retiring party gets more support. Get 20 political power, but that doesn't really do much for us. Weaken economic regulations by 4. I don't know. Consumption economy. Do these do anything yet? Oh, they actually do now. Before they didn't actually have any effect. Where do you see this? I don't think there's like a clear unless it's like, well, your popularity of the government. We're spending more money than we're making. You know what? Sure. We'll get the libertarians to be a little bit more popular. That doesn't concern me too much. What do we want? Like, we are small military spending right now. We're spending 2.6 billion. We could go for a huge military spending. Military output doubles. Recruit population goes down in half. But I don't think we need that much political power. Or that much manpower, to be honest. Substantial safety net. We got free emergency treatment. I mean, what are we spending our money on? Okay, you guys can all just merge together. I'm sure that's fine. And volunteer service for women. Volunteer service. Because of the stable growth right now, you know what? Let's grow our economy a little bit. So what are we spending our money on? Biggest source of spending is in education, defense, and in welfare. And a little bit on our interest payments, but that's not really that much of a problem. So what's our education? Higher education focus. You could go for free education up there. I mean, it's really cheap. Only 18 political power. And what do we need to actually go to fast growth? Foreign, you know, actually, it's even waiting for us to be able to go to fast growth and the economic boom. It might be worth it just to spend all our political power on becoming as rich as possible. You know, let's give them $1 billion. It's not a huge deal. And you know, let's like, who can we influence? Because I know eventually, if you influence people enough, I think about 80%, you can make them into puppet states. I mean, apparently Poland's second here. No, it's mostly owned by Canada. We have 25%. But so 140 influence is very expensive. Who else are we influenced? We got a little bit of influence in Brazil's attacked for influence in Argentina. Really? We don't have that much influence, so I'm not too sure what they're trying to do. We got 31% in what about like Korea? We got a lot of influence in Japan and stuff, which makes sense. Manipulate politics. I mean, I would like to get them on side. I think that kind of goes without saying. Can Afghanistan still in a war? Don't want to send people to help them out. Can I send them? I can send military aid. Send them 100 rifles per month. Yeah, send them some military aid. We have basically no influence with them at all. Uzbekistan actually is influencing them quite a bit, which I'm surprised by. Eventually, Iraq will, we'll get them sometime. Probably within about a year from now. Actually, no, I guess it's 2003 when the invasion of Iraq took place. That doesn't really matter, though. We'll invade as early as humanly possible. We have, like, no support. We almost have Senate support, but we have, like, no House support at all. Stability goes down. Fort Worth tornado. Over the western goes down. Stability goes down a little bit. 25 billion from our treasury. Well, we don't really... Okay, we took out a loan. Are we still losing? How much money are we losing now? 0.49. So we are earning a little bit more than we were before. And you need to ask for debt bailout. Isn't UNITA... No, they're Western aligned. They're fighting against Angola. I have 33% here. It's only 60. Let's get some more trade agreements with you guys. That seems good. Also, I should probably be fixing a resource situation. Send them some guns. Yeah, send them some infantry equipment. We have 43%. Having some powerful players in Africa could be useful for us. Attack Saudi Arabian influence. Attack influence from Canada. I mean, who's influencing us right now? We have 62%. Israel, Saudi Arabia, Canada have the most, but I mean, not really anything substantial. At least as far as I'm concerned, nothing too crazy. I think we'll focus our efforts down here. We can embargo you. Modify military end, send attaché. So why do I need to send intervention force? We need world tension to be actually a little bit higher. But I don't think that's going to happen. You won't even create a faction with us right now. But again, our world tension is not high enough for us to really do anything with that regardless, so... So, like, who's actually popular right now in our government? Democratic Party has 41%, Republicans have 31%, the Progressive 6.8%, Constitutionalists have 8.1%, right-wing Populists have 3.9%, Libertarians have a little bit, Green Party is a little bit, the Democratic Socialists have a little bit, but other than that, really nobody has any power whatsoever. The North American Blizzard... 0.5 billion from our treasury. I mean, our stability is basically fine, but I mean, we're also generating so much political power that I guess it's not really a huge deal how this is going. Let's go up to fast growth now. We're now almost earning more money than we're spending. Barely. Just slightly less. Like, how many... Can I see how many troops do you guys have? 8 to 20, 9 to 23. So it's really close. Who's going to win? Who knows? I mean, again, I would help out, but I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Decommission military bases. Proposed trade agreement. Oh, so yeah, no, look at this. We're missing 149. Get some from Australia. Let's get from some Chile. And we need some light metal, so we get that from China. Get it from the UAE. Get it from Bahrain. We're still minus 19 on this. Is our trade influence just, like, really bad? Route efficiency 83. Also, we don't have any more, we have no more convoys. So they need to import so much stuff for our military. Yes, we can't. We could strengthen ties with Russia. And going with like a weird alliance could be kind of fun. Invite Russian companies, strengthen ties with the EU. The EU is smelly, so let's not go with them. Yeah, we'll research Japan. You know, let's strengthen ties with Russia. We'll have an American-Russian alliance. And then hopefully everything will be okay. Thank you, Greece, for the trade proposal. That seems good. We could go for the war on drugs. Small drug cartel. We can give it back Guantanamo Bay. That's not come on, that's not happening. Give economic aid, $3 billion. Senator voiced your support. Thank you. 5 senators are now helping us out. So is there anything I can do to boost my... I mean, you have 43%. I'm now at 48%. Apparently Israel is 7% here. You got 60? Yeah, now you're 53. And again, we need to have 80% to actually make them into a puppet state. Just making tiny little countries all over the world are American puppets. Could be kind of fun. Brazil really wants Argentina. Like, I don't even have any influence here. Like, what are you doing? You weirdos. What are all these? Okay, never mind. I guess they're not anything. Trade 2 less with Chile will give us at least some of you back. How many colonies are we making right now? We are making 7th of May. I mean, how long does it take to make one? We're making about like 1 a day. Make them faster than 1 a day. Yeah, there we go. That seems better. Again, we'll go for all of you. That seems decent. Do we need any propaganda? I don't really think we do. I mean, the election is coming up very, very soon. Who's going to win? I don't know. I don't know if actually we get a choice. I don't think we actually get a choice. I think it just kind of happens. Medium lobby effort. I mean, the Senate supports us. The House does not. I don't even know. Why do I need their support? Like, why do I need them? We could leave NATO. Data point files, Chapter 11, bankruptcy. We strengthen Wall Street a little bit for $0.5 billion. Or we get 150 political power. Who's data point? I have no idea who the hell data point is. I mean, how do you guys actually feel about us? Right now, you're positive, you're positive. The CIA doesn't like us very much. But having it go up to a static, you know what? Let's have Wall Street really, really love us. Bail them out. Switzerland has joined the United Nations. Did Switzerland only join the UN in 2000? Russian hackers target our citizens with propaganda. I mean, it's 2000. I don't think that many people actually have the internet right now. Okay, Democratic Party and the Republican Party get a little bit more support. Russia. You don't like us very much. You know what? Let's improve relations with you. Because what do? Do you, increase the United States' influence in Russia by about 2%. Do we actually have any influence in Africa? We have Middle East, Americas, Europe, and Asia. Well, we actually don't have anything for Africa. So Africa, I guess, is just kind of doing their own thing. And which way do we want to go for the American political system? We could go for American Revolution, honor the Confederacy, or we go, like, communist. But I don't think that makes sense for us. Political reform. Break the major parties, publicly funded elections. Unleash the libertarians. Maybe we'll go for political reform. Could be interesting. Balanced approach, democratic ideas, military innovation. What if we just go libertarian? Yeah, because you're the Green Party. And economic intervention. Apparently New Jersey gets civilian factory. Political defense, power gain, weekly stability goes up just forever. Or power, American militarism, and national self-sufficiency. Canada. Yes, we can have a trade agreement. That seems decent enough. So you would still not say yes. Because you don't... Is it because we don't like you? I mean, they'll probably say yes eventually. We can embargo them, but that kind of seems counter to what I'm trying to do. We just create... I mean, it creates a faction with us no matter what. What's the war on drugs do again? It is a... I know it's not great. Stability goes down. Cost to change corruption and political power gain. It means 70 days to remove that penalty. Reassure Japan. You know, let's at least get the American political system. It's going to give us some stability and some political power. Not bad. And again, we are a nuclear power. If we want to, we could start nuking some stuff. Severe threat. Anybody that we want to kind of fight against? Somalia, Sudan? Manpower, manpower. There's a severe threat in... Who do we want to support? Syria, maybe. Lebanon. You know, Lebanon kind of makes sense. How much... I mean, we're capped at 150, so we probably should spend this. We should spend this. So let's go to... We can't go to Turkey. Because their officers are actually better than we are. Okay. I mean, let's go to Yemen. Go to Yemen. Go to... Saudi Arabia. And then down here, we can go to... Sudan's not even listed here, so I guess we'll go to Somalia. And just spend some of our points. Try to influence as many people as we possibly can. So we have 53%. Economic exploitation. We do lose influence there. Sure, Korea. I want to make UNITA a puppet of ours, just because it's very strange, and I'm willing to spend the political power to do it. So we need 420 to go for an economic boom. Wall Street makes it pretty cheap. Stability goes up. Construction speed 113%. And it doubles our tax revenue, and we're actually now making money. Or deal bad. It's basically. Okay, now we're slightly losing money, but not enough that it really, I think, makes a big difference. I mean, we are still going into debt, but the amount that we're actually going into debt is not actually that bad. Okay, let's invest in Florida. Apparently, it's very underdeveloped. Pakistan. I mean, foreign influence here really doesn't matter so much, I think. Like, I'm not worried about it. Let's just put it that way. How much does it cost to, puppet you? We just need 80 influence. Okay. But we will get there. We'll puppet UNITA, send troops into, You know, Germany? Yeah, we can have... Who the hell are you? I don't think Merkel's in charge of, Germany quite yet. Once we pop a UNITA, we'll send troops down there. It's very strange, for sure. But it's also kind of fun, just to make random people around the world our puppet. Saudis want weapons. Yeah, sure, why not? So do we have this? I mean, the thing is, we're not going to have the support we need because we don't have... I mean, actually, we don't need that many more representatives, to be honest. We're almost there. Second Amendment. The drug cartel actually is affecting us like a decent amount. Can't do because they're not at peace. You know, I probably should have read those requirements a little bit stronger. Once you're at peace, we'll do one more just in case. I mean, again, I would like to help you win. I don't know if there's anything I can do to actually send troops here. I mean, we can if we can get like a high enough world tension. I think we need to be at... Who the hell is Jubilant? I don't know. It's you down here. You have 5% influence. What the hell? Who are you? You're military junta. $4 billion. Kenny has a lot of influence there. You know what? Sure, why not? We now have 22 support with you. I mean, how many troops do you guys have? You have 3 divisions? Okay, that's actually, like, not good. But if I can... Well, I actually get a lot of support out of spreading influence there. It costs 70. But I mean, I think like all of you, like you're actually not at war with each other. Somalia apparently has 11 divisions, but if they have a lot of divisions trapped here, they might get killed relatively soon. Embargo. I just don't know, like, how do I weaken you? The answer is like, I don't really think I can right now. It makes you have enough house support. So you know what? Let's go for some political reform. It's time to you know, just time to change Washington. Oh, we get a lot of influence. Yeah, we're at 57% right now. Send a military aid. Infantry equipment. Joe Blunt has accepted. Aachen requires a bailout as well. I mean, it's not a lot. Aachen is... where? Is it not, like, around here somewhere? I thought it was down near Malaysia. Yeah, no, it's here. Your country doesn't exist. So I'm sorry, I don't know how you expect me to influence you. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not real, there's not much I can actually do about that. Oh, I have to build a civilian factory in Florida. Okay. I can do that. Be done on... Okay, be done, like, years from now.